sick and tired of all these singers talking about how they want love and they want to fuck hoes and get cars and money and jewelry. I'm sick of it. Like, why can't a man just be him? Like, why he's gotta be in love and he's gotta have these money and these cars and shit? Like, what's wrong with that? I'm gonna make a song about it. Call it like Broken Windows Theory or something.
Reppin', it's what you got. Reppin', it's when you hot. Reppin', it's what you got. Reppin', it's when you hot.
I don't need a label, I'll drop a track without one, and I'll post that track on YouTube and let it play on rerun. If Rebecca Black can get 1 million hits, why can't I get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4? I don't even care if it's my mom, dad, and little brother for show. I'll bleep out the words and call it something corny like a Fall Out Boy track with no meaning. Now who's winning? But I'm not looking for some praise or even a fucking trophy. I just need to vent my problems for the whole world to see me. And like a deer on the road, you just want to stop and help, but you keep driving that down the road cause you know this ain't your fault. But I guess if a 16-year-old can Superman that hoe, then how come a 25-year-old can't love a hoe no mo? I'm not trying to be your baby's daddy unless your name's Alicia, and I'm not talking about that hooker on the corner First and West shit. I'm just trying to holler at Alicia who's popping it with Swiss beats, trying to holler at her at my place and get her in between my sheets. And shout out to my girl Lana, she reppin', two-steppin', triple C's like a D-boy when she catches chicken heads creepin'. So give her a moment to Urban Dictionary that line while I sit here and contemplate why Beyonce is so divine. Put my shit on the stereo and send it to the label so they can hear me and thank me now, cause I won't sit around a while. But I ain't Drake with label connections or Bieber with Usher reppin'. But I think I've pissed off enough people to start my own fan page. What's a star when you ain't got no headers? You know that's what I think. Like a Broken Windows Theory when they see my skin color, but then they disappointed when I tell them education I prefer. All I do is shit on singers who do it all with ghostwriters, since they're too lazy to pick up a pen themselves and write something for their fans' ears.
Reppin', it's what you got. Reppin', it's when you hot. Reppin', it's what you got. Reppin', it's when you hot.
How you supposed to be lyrical when all you do is read something and you lose your train of thought singing every time I catch you blinking? So I'll say fuck religion, fuck the war, fuck Muammar Gaddafi. I don't like spending my money on bullets, not for me or the army, to kill some rebel in the Middle East that I can't even sue. So I can use the money to pay the bills, not a lot, just a few, to feed my kids that I don't have yet and the girls I haven't fucked yet. Cause I don't use a rubber, I'm too lazy even for that shit. Why let a good thing go to waste when you can go and swallow that bit? But get off your knees and on your feet, cause I only shoot up with that shit.
Reppin', it's what you got. Reppin', it's when you hot. Reppin', it's what you got. Reppin', it's when you hot.
And I'm not talking drugs like heroin, I like my arms clean. That's why I only use cocoa butter, I like my arms pristine. And like an episode of Cribs with Snoop Dogg and his crew. Shit, I wish I had a house tool room I never used, and they call that shit the family room, that shit I would abuse. And put my feet up on the couch and Charlie Murphy with my shoes. But I don't have a house on Cribs or even a song on the radio, so I'll take my shit and keep it for me and continue to let the beat grow. Get me a gin and tonic and make sure there's a lime in it, cause that's like spitting on Gandhi's grave when you ain't got the time on it. I'm not preaching world peace cause I cause world war, and if you're pissed at the government then why the fuck you hiding for? Too hot in this room, too cheap to turn the aircon on, so I can save $1 for Kesha and wish that bitch was gone. And she tells me I'm even worse and that she makes more than I do. But that's all I ever wanted in life, was for one more hate or two.
Reppin', it's what you got. Reppin', it's when you hot. Reppin', it's what you got. Reppin', it's when you hot.
Cause what's the popularity if there's no one around to recognize it, to tell you your track is shit, and on your tracks they always spit. But I guess if my life is worthless, make someone else's better, cause when we're all gonna fade out and just hope it's sooner rather than later. The soup kitchen's full today cause I don't have a job, but the government supplies the needy, while the hard workers they all feel robbed. Enjoy the life, enjoy the show, enjoy the time and the free food. Don't worry what they think as long as you just do you.
Reppin', it's what you got. Reppin', it's when you hot. Reppin', it's what you got. Reppin', it's when you hot.
I've been bitching so much, I'm starving. I need a fucking cheeseburger.